Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going with this look today. It's a nice evening soft glam makeup look, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills soft glam palette as well as you would have seen from the photo. Anyways, I'm just using tapes on the sides of my face and just to get like a precision cat eye effect. And I'm going to start off with my trusty old soft ochre paint pot. I'm switching it up today. I'm doing my eyes first. I don't normally do this, but I just felt like if I use the tape as a guidance, sticky tape as a guidance, it would really help out, which I thoroughly enjoy this technique, so I think I'll do it more often. But for my brows, I'm just going to do them off camera and then come back and set my primer. I am using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's in transparent. And I'm just applying that all over my eyelids and up to my brow bone area as well. So we're going in with the Soft Glam palette. I have used this prior to this makeup tutorial, and I do thoroughly enjoy it. The only thing I'd have to say is it is very powdery, and there is a lot of kickback in the palette. Regardless of that, though, it is very pigmented and it is really easy to blend out, so I have no complaints about it. I think all the other qualities make up for the kickback in the palette and the fallout as well. You'll see as we progress the fallout and everything, but I'm starting off with the orange soda shade. I love that shadow. It's so beautiful. I'm just placing that in my crease, just a little bit below my brow bone area. And then I'm going to follow it up with a denser brush with burnt orange. I just wanted that gradient effect, which I think these two shadows paired together give you that beautiful, easy gradient. And they're really, really easy to blend out as well. So I'm just placing that shadow in a little bit lower than the first one. And I'm also making sure to place that a little bit in my outer corner as well. And I'm just going to take my time blending everything just so that it's seamless looking, and you can see all the shadows and the transitions as well. So just taking my sweet time, and I've tried to include as many steps in this video as possible, yet keeping it to a decent time as well. I know we are all so busy with our lives and we don't have time to watch like a 30-minute video, so trying to keep it compact. And I'm also going to go back and blend everything together using the first brush we used, but haven't put any shadow on it. Next, I'm going to go in with Rustic with an even smaller brush. This is the e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm concentrating that on the outer corner of my eye, so outer third, I would say, of my eye. And I'm just building that color slowly. They're all very pigmented, but with this one, I didn't want something too harsh. I just wanted to really take my time and build the color and build the intensity to exactly what I wanted. So take your time, and I think using the sticky tape really is a really great guidance. Even for an eyeliner, you can get that precision, you can get that cat eye effect that you like, and I think I really found this really, really easy to do. And I wasn't too concerned about it going further than it needs to and stuff like that. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm just going back in with the orange soda color, and I'm just going to blend everything out. I think that just helps diffuse the colors a little bit more. Plus, we don't want to lose the orange soda shade in the crease as well. So next up, I'm going in with, what am I going in with? Sienna. I'm going in with Sienna, and I'm just going to place that in between the Rustic and like half of my eye, I would say. Just again, we want to get that gradient effect, so we're going from a little bit of a lighter color to the darker color in the outer corner. So I'm using the same brush. I first placed Sienna, and then I went back in with Rustic to sort of intensify any pigment that we may have lost. So just going back in, just using your own judgment to see what you want to create. And for my inner half to almost a little bit more than the half, I used rose pink. At first, I thought I would leave like the most inner part of my eye bare to use a different shadow, but I decided to just go in with the rose pink color, and I didn't use it wet or anything. I wanted a soft muted look, but if you want something intense, I highly suggest using either like a concealer or, you know, wetting the shadow. That would really intensify this and give you a foiled effect. I wanted a softer look, as I said, so I just used as is. And for my innermost part, so my tear duct area, I'm highlighting that with Glistening. Beautiful shadow, absolutely beautiful. I loved it, and I always take it a little bit higher, as you can see. I feel like that just highlights that part a little bit more and opens your eyes a little bit more. And for my brow bone highlight, I use the shade Tempera, something like that. And just, you know, making sure, again, no harsh lines are there or anything like that. And it's time to take off the tape and see the precision. I loved it. I thoroughly loved it. But I'm going to do my base off camera. So I'm first going to wipe off all the fallout and everything. While I'm doing that, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button as well. I would really, really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. And off to my base. So all the shades and everything will be listed below. But I did my foundation, concealer, powder off camera. And all of that is mentioned below. Now I'm just going to go in with my brush and sort of soften the edges because it is really harsh. And then I'll just go in with my Zoeva Contour Spectrum palette. I'll list all the shadows or the shade names down below, so be sure to check that out. I'm starting out with the banana powder in the palette, and I'm not sure if it did anything, but I mean, everything stayed put, you know, throughout the night. So do you guys see any difference? I don't know. And then I went in with the bronzing shade, and it was really, really pigmented. It did have a little bit of kickback compared to the other pans in the palette, but super easy to blend out. Even though I went in with quite a bit of product, it was super easy to blend out. As you can see, like, there are no harsh lines or anything like that. So I actually really, really like it, and I think I like it a little bit more than my Revlon palette as well. So cannot wait to try this out even more. This is the first time I was using it. For my, I'm going in with a contour. I'm using a really tightly packed brush for this one, and I think I didn't get much of a feel for the contours, so I really need to experiment with that a little bit more. So, you know, just the usual places, as you can see, bridge of my nose, temples, hollows of my cheeks, a little bit on my chin. We want to mask the double chin. And then for my blush, I used, I don't know, I'm really, really enjoying this blush. I keep using it over and over again. I'm pretty sure you guys are sick of it, but I cannot get over it. This is the Essence Matte Touch Blush, I believe. I don't remember the shade name, so I will leave it down below, so be sure to check that out. And then I'm just going to clean up a little bit under my my hollows, under the hollows of my cheekbones and stuff like that, with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going in with the shadow Burnt Orange, and then I'm going to mix in Sienna and Rustic on top of that, just over there. So just using those three shadows for my lower lash line. I thought I would use Rose Pink as well, but I really, really loved the look of the other three shades, so I did not go in with any sort of shimmer or anything like that. And then I'm going to use my trusty old Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner and my Lash Sensational mascara off camera, and I'll be back in, and I'm back in with my highlighter, using the Maybelline Molten Gold highlighter. Love this one. It is so vibrant. I thoroughly love it, and I used my fan brush for it. This is like a really loosely packed fan brush, but I do like it. Kind of diffuses the color and gives you like that glow from within, so really appreciate that one. And for my Cupid's bow, I decided to use my fingers to intensify it a little bit. And for my lip liner, I used the Avon, I believe it's the shade Natural that I used in the lip liner. So I didn't fill them in or anything like that. I just outlined the lips. and I already have fuller lips, so I do not need to overdraw or anything like that. Just the usual places. And then I'm using my new Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in Uncuffed. Guys, this is amazing. I cannot stress that enough. Like, it stays put through food, anything, drinking, whatever it is. This color is going to stay put. I love it. This Stunna lip paints. I have uncensored as well, which I cannot wait to try as well. But here's the finished look. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.